Hi everyone, my name is Marcel. I'm the developer of Nuremeberg. I'm going to just do a start of a series to introduce the project and tell you a little bit about it. I will preface this by saying I'm not a YouTuber. I don't really do a lot of this. I'm a developer, so please bear with me. I apologize if there are quality issues. I am redoing this in small chunks. And so on. So let's get started. I'll just tell a little bit about Darklands and Nuremeberg. So I used to love Darklands, and I always wanted to see a remake. The original Darklands cost about $3 million US to make. It was quite revolutionary. It was an amazing game. It is of course quite buggy, and the remake that I wanted to see would be set in the same sort of time period with the same sort of realism, but without any of the fantasy elements. That was really the playground that I wanted to play in. And I didn't care for the graphics, as in I loved the graphics of Darklands, but that wasn't what made it my game. I loved being able to go around. I loved the armor. I loved the fact that it was so permanent, like the things that could happen, your companions could just die. You could just die. And it would all be over. I loved that realism. I loved the woods. I loved the fact that it slowed down when you went off the roads. I enjoyed the alchemy system so much. It had just so much going for it. So we've wanted to develop the same sort of project, but modernize some of the systems of it and increase the depth. I really wanted to play a forever game just for myself. And I don't care if other people like it, but I think you will, because I think that same itch that I've got is the same thing that is missing from so many games that are out there. Nuremeberg is a little bit different from Darklands again, because I've taken realism to the extreme. I mean, all the fantasy elements have just been ripped out. And I don't know if this has occurred to anybody about medieval adventure games. It is not a hack and slash. You don't have full party members that go out and slay 2,000 people and there's no consequences. I mean, what is that? It's just not realistic at all. There were systems that were far less bloodthirsty, and you don't need that. That is not going to be the focus of Nuremeberg. It is going to be absolute realism. What really happened? How did people? What were the systems of peace and social regulation, law, order, and violence? That's what I want to explore with this. I'm first and foremost a history teacher, so I'm really interested in those aspects of it, and that's what I'm going to bring out. That whole story, the themes. People go out and they go out and slay a million monsters in RPG. Is that really what you're about? Is that really what I'm about? Is that what the industry is about? I don't think so. We lose a lot of stories because it is all about becoming more graphic and losing the story in the process and the heart and the humanity of exploring. I don't want that. I want to go back to really exploring an era and having a role-playing game, first and foremost. Yes, with party members, but having them really mean something to you. So I'm going to go in this series of videos, I'm going to tell you more about the Nuremeberg project and how it all works together, and what we've made of it. So I hope you're with me on this journey. This has just been a small introduction. I am going to just briefly finish up by telling you a little bit about the Nuremeberg project and what it was about. So first of all, the post is Q&A number 1, Darklands is dead, long live Nuremeberg, and you can find that link on the Reddit page of Nuremeberg. So go Reddit Nuremeberg game. I will put that link in the description and you can start following us on Reddit and seeing what it's about. So I'm going to give you a bit of an overview of the project status. I'm going to go to 4.0 and talk about that, and then we're going to take a deep dive into the current project state with the technical preview that I have here, and that is all that it is. We have built this engine ourselves, so from scratch. So we're not using Godot, which means we can actually do exactly what we wanted to do. So I thank you. I hope you'll join us in the next video.